Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to our playthrough. Last episode we went ahead and built the assembly line multi-block, but I also, in between episodes, just added a couple more of these loot fabricators. I have these all spread out and I'm like kind of realizing I could probably condense them into a couple rows and then just use, well, I don't even really need worry about like filters or anything, because if there's these in there, like they're never gonna, it's not gonna get messed up because I highly doubt we're ever gonna pull out enough of these for like at once kind of thing before it kind of starts filling up again. So I could probably have all these in like big long rows, but the problem is I don't particularly want to mess with these because these are 1,000 items each, so I would have to, like, I can't put them back in kind of thing. You can't insert, so if I move them I would have them in my A system taking up space. Well, it doesn't, I mean, I'm not like pressed for space or anything like that, but you know, I mean, I have 4K disk drives not even being used. It's because I'm just so like particular about not putting stuff in. Like I could have all this stuff in there, but there's really no need. Well, I guess the wood we probably could, because I do use the planks or whatever for it, for chests and stuff. But I mean, a lot of this stuff, I don't know. Oh, there is a steel chest in there. But anyway, yeah, so like we said yesterday, we kind of are skipping a little bit ahead with the assembly line, unfortunately, because it needs like LuV power. Well, at least the quest requires an LuV input hatch, so it's kind of like telling me that we're a little bit ahead here. We should, I don't have like an LuV CEF or anything like that, so we're not producing LuV power, and LuV power is 32,000 EU per tick, so that's 100,000 RF, about 100 and, what is it, 132 or something like that? Can't remember. You can see, yeah, 131,000. This is an LuV. So we can't output that. We don't have enough there. I mean, we're producing about 48,000, so we're nowhere near an LuV input hatch at the moment. Now, I could, in the meantime, we really don't need an LuV input hatch, to be honest. I just crafted it up for the quest. We could probably just do 2 IV ones if we really wanted to. Maybe we'll do that, and then we'll switch it out when we get LuV power. That's kind of what I'm thinking, because we even have the IV CEF is like right under here, so we're producing IV power just right under here. So maybe we'll do that. But before, I would like to kind of at least test it out today. And before we get that, we're gonna need some lubricant. So the assembly line needs the items and then the fluids. And as we can see, all these fluids, except the assembly line, the conveyor, that needs a different type of rubber, but all these require lubricant and soldering alloy. So lubricant, we're gonna need a mixer and some sort of fluid. So let me figure out where I want to put this and what fluid we want to use, and yeah, we'll come back. All right, that should, yep, the cables. So I'm actually going to put it, we're not using this machine anymore, so might as well replace it with something we will use. Yeah, there is the mixer. Now, I think we're gonna just do... Oh, that's actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that may not actually work right there. Yeah, I need 3 sides. Yeah, I need 3 sides for what I want to do, I think. Well, I don't want like a random gap right there. We'll just put that back for now. It'll probably be replaced with an extruder. So, how do I want to do this? What's under here? That's a bit awkward. Actually, no. It's not. I guess we'll put it there. That multi-block is probably going to be moving. I mean, I need to rearrange this whole base at this point. It's 5 tiers. What are we? We're going into our 6th tier here. And Vibrant. I couldn't remember which cable. So, I mean, like a lot of this stuff has been broken down and replaced, and a lot of the MV machines I need to just kind of get rid of. I don't use this anymore, actually. I don't use the extruder anymore. Electrolyzer, no need. So as we can see, I just kind of need to do a bit of a cleanup here. And yeah, so MV machines, I'm never going to use these again. So they're just going to go in a chest because unfortunately there is nothing you can do with them. I can't get materials back from them. And yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, but well. But yeah, so basically what I'm going to do, I think for this one, is I'm going to use oil. I love oil, and I want to get kind of oil automated at some point. Right now, I just kind of every once in a while buy a stack of oil sands for coins, and that gets me quite a large amount of oil. Yeah, I do have this turned off at the moment because I do this. So we're going to do an export, fluid, an export bus. Now I know there is some, a lot of people say don't use lots of export buses, import buses, but yeah, as long as you're not doing them on infinite resources that are running constantly, you're fine. But if it backlogs and turns off, then it is not a problem, at least for me. And we're going to put redstone in there, and yeah, because redstone is a infinite resource for us too. Yeah, this is definitely getting definitely getting crowded in here, especially with that on the end. But let's do extract only. We have, see, this is one thing of one stack of oil sand, and I still have stuff processing over there, and I put 16 buckets in there. Yeah, so that's 16 buckets plus this, and yeah, it's still going. So you get quite a lot of oil from just one stack of oil stand. So yeah, so fluid export bus. There is our lubricants. I need to set up one more thing, and that will just be fluid storage bus. I actually kind of want to set this. Well, go. Connect that, and that should start pulling out. Yep, there we go. So once this fills up with oil, and once this fills up with lubricant, it'll stop running, and these things will turn off, and we won't have an issue. I've noticed it's the fluid one that seems to be the biggest issue, but yeah, it's more of a 1.7 thing I noticed. I noticed it more in Gregtech New Horizons as opposed to 1.12, and that was more extra cells mod as opposed to AE. But I'm not storing any fluids in our AE system at all. They're all stored in different tanks, and I'm basically not dealing with anything coming into the AE system and being exported out. It's just basically using fluid storage bus and transferring from one to another. If we wanted, I could maybe do like P2P tunnels with transferring fluid and stuff, but I don't know. For now, this size base, I don't have any FPS issues or any. As we can see, we're at 120 FPS to the TPS command, but I don't think don't really need to. So yeah, there is lubricant, and then it is on the thing. I just have an extract only, just I don't want any fluids to end up in there, but yeah, we'll just do that. And then if we look, yeah, there is our lubricant. So I need realizing I need one more fluid export bus. Easy enough. And I need, let's grab one of these. Disappeared, where did it go? There it is. Ah, right, I don't have any, where are you? What is this? This is a fluid input hatch. That's a fluid input hatch. Alright, so there's the front. So I have 4 in a row here. And I think we'll probably go in order, I'm thinking. Why don't we go in order? So the second one, the lubricant. Why did I just, that's not the second one, it's the fourth one. There we go. Second one. I actually need, yeah, I need more, actually, let me get a couple more of the fluid things. Might as well. Let's just do 3. We're gonna need 3 at some point. So I also need soldering alloy. We can probably go through here. I don't know which. Oh. That the only issue. Oh, I did. Yeah. For a second, I couldn't tell. For a second, I thought we might have an issue if we're not storing it in the A system, but it even pulled that pulled from that machine over there. So yeah. All right, and then the third one is going to be that rubber. Let me ZPM. That's that rubber. What about UV? And that also is that rubber. All right, cool. I don't actually. Do we need water? Ah, that's sterilized growth medium. I remember that. All right, what's that water one? What was that? Man, that needs water? All right. Well, we'll probably have to put a 5th hatch on there, I think. But yeah. So basically, we're gonna have lubricant, soldering alloy, the rubber, and then that growth medium will probably be in it. Although the growth medium may, well, let's not worry about growth medium yet. Like that may actually go in a different assembler. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna have multiple assemblers at some point, I'm sure. And mostly because these things are really annoying to automate. There we go. So that should be filling up. Yep, there's soldering alloy. There is lubricant. All right, those will just fill up, and then everything will backlog and turn off. We are going through quite a bit of oil at this point, but yeah, it's really not the end of the world. We get so much from that stuff. But all right, there is our assembly line, and we got it full of soldering alloy and the lubricant. Now, I think we are for the meantime, at least for this episode, next few episodes, we're gonna have, let's just do IV. We can do 2 input hatches, and that what we want to do? Is that what we want to do? I'm just thinking, should we just go ahead and do an LuV CEF? Signalum, Signalum. Do we have that circuit yet? I don't think I have this automated yet. No, we don't have this automated yet. All right. Yeah. I'm just gonna do, let's just do two IV. I mean, this is all automated. There's no reason I don't really need to. Just tungsten. I couldn't remember if it was tungsten or platinum. Some of the recipes are yeah. It's auto crafting the soldering alloy. I've noticed some of the IV recipes require platinum and some don't. So if we did like an extruder, that was a bad example. How about like a mixer IV? Oh, another bad example. Anyway, sometimes they use platinum cables, but then the IV machine hulls require tungsten. Sometimes it's a bit. Furnace, no. Well, chemical reactor. Does that? I don't even think that has. All right, let's check the chemical reactor for. Yeah, platinum cable. But then like, yeah, it uses tungsten in the machine hulls, so I don't know. I feel like that should be the same. It is in most of them. Like, maybe I'm. No, maybe I'm. Yeah, no, because like the LV machine hull requires is tin cable, and then all the LV machines is tin. Yeah, yeah. And then same with it's copper for MV and gold for HV, and then aluminum for EV, and then IV. It's weird, but anyway. Now that I was rambling on so much, I forgot what I was doing. There we go. Instant. So 2 energy input hatches. Perfect. Slight issue. I need to get cabling for this. And it is quite expensive, actually. Well, it's not expensive. Lumium is easy now, but it just takes a long time. It is a horribly slow. I just had an idea. We could actually. I think I'm just like, should we could, maybe we could have done a transformer. Nah, no, we'll just do this. All right. The only annoying thing is it's up top, so we have to run cabling like down the side. It just looks. I don't like the way it looks. I wish these were down below. All right, let me get some of this crafted up. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need a lot, unfortunately. 9, 10, 11, 12, like 13-ish aluminum, the 4X cable, unfortunately. So yeah, that's gonna take a little while to smelt up for sure. You have this, yeah. All right, how many do we need? Yeah, 24 aluminum is gonna take me a second to smelt up, but it should split them. Yeah, splitting them. Actually, pretty evenly here, but yeah, we'll come back. All right, we are back, and I got all the aluminum ready to hook up the assembly line, but I also needed one more thing here, and just one more machine, and I'm so running out of room here. Got to figure out what I want to do here. Thinking I would like to have all these together, but Yeah, chemical vat, that's a bit annoying to move. I think the alloy smelter is going to be upgraded sooner than later, so I'll probably end up putting it there. But yeah, we need one more precision laser engraver for a different color lens here. And that is because kind of moving forward here, we're going to need some, I'm also doing these. So we need power. We need these power IC things. So, and I'm just realizing I think I need another interface on our cutting machine as well. And it's kind of nice not having to deal with any channels. I'm just like, oh, I need more stuff. Let's just build it. And not worry about if there is room over there or anything. Just throw it down. That works. So there we go. Do I have it set to auto? I do. All right, so there's that. And then we need one more, and that is the interface. And that is for the cut version. I think they're all the same. Now we could actually put lubricants in here. I think it goes faster. So we're actually going to do that. Now that we have lubricant, finally. I know it's like super easy to get, but it's taken me a long time to get it because I've really, I don't know, I haven't really had any need for it. Just break that, replace it. I will have to do this because I really wish the allow input side was on by default and turning it off was not. I know it's to stop like fluids going in or something like that, or items or something, but man, is that annoying. Oh, and I'm just realizing, yeah, that's not gonna work. I don't have an extra side. Dang it. Yeah, those that I need another side for that. We're out of. All right, this we're not. Okay, we use that a lot. What am I talking about? I'll have to move this. Maybe this one. Is this, which one is this again? This is only for carbon dust. That's right. Let's move this. So, carbon dust. Yes. Put that there. Put these back, because wrought iron is really important. So is silicon and conduit binder. I use this a lot, right? The coal dust. I actually also use that quite a lot now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, I'll have to. We'll get this sorted. All right, there we go. And there's that. I could probably throw it over there. just add more. Why not? We'll just do that. All right. Let me. Shoot, I forgot to. Oh no, I didn't. Thought I was gonna be stuck holding lubricant until I used it. Yeah, it's not super fast until they speed up. But all right, so we got lubricant in the cutting machine, and that should get us this. So let's RIC. Ah, I forgot to take that out. There we go. Let's try that again. It should work. That should be crafting up. I can't really see, unfortunately, but yeah. So that is the power IC. All right, let's get the. I'm gonna put those right there so I remember to do that. Let's get this hooked up. Is it working? I think it did. Maybe it just took a second. Yeah, alright, it did work. All right. It just takes a second. This should be faster with the lubricant in it, I think. Let's say yes. Alright, let's get this hooked up, and now if we're running LV machine, see, I just think that looks so, it looks so ugly. I wish the power thing was on the bottom, but whatever. There we go. Paint that so we don't get confused what voltage is that. Thankfully explosions are kind of turned off. You lose the machine, but it doesn't explode. I did that, I can't remember. I replaced one of these machines, and when I went to put it down, I put down the HV ones. I think it was the wire mill. I put down the HV wire mill instead of the EV one, and it just kind of vaporizes the machine, but it doesn't explode. So that's good to know. But yeah, there we go. There is the assembly line. It's got its power. Now, you don't need any like recipes or anything for it. You basically just put the items in. Now, we're gonna want to get this automated with recipes, but if we look at, well, this one, we're actually fine. You could just do that, and it doesn't matter. But we start getting into the bigger recipes that have more than 9. We're actually all these we're actually fine with. They have 9. Once you get more than 9, though, we're gonna have an issue. So let's do that. And the question is, how are we gonna automate this? And yeah, I run into, I think maybe on a chest with like a blocking mode we'll try, but I've had such issues with that in the, okay, what did I do? I did something. I put this back down, but I forgot to set it to allow input from output. See, it's so annoying. I like every single machine I basically have to do that with. Allow input from output. It's a pain. Yeah. What I was saying is, maybe blocking mode. Yeah, because it gets, if you put like a whole like bunch of different recipes in there, it's gonna pull out all different stuff, and it's gonna put all the wrong items. Like it could put like oh, I need one more. Do I want one more? No, we're actually, I think we're gonna use this one. We'll use this so I can pipe back into it. How many conduits do I have? I think I crafted up a, where'd my item conduits go? We need item conduits. I think we, I could try to use filters and stuff, but, oh, man, it is rough. Conduits. So we'll just kind of see how this kind of plays out here, and you can only, the other thing is you can only fit one item in here. That also causes some problems. Like if you could fit a whole 16 stacks of items in there, it would make it a little bit easier, I think. Alright, so that one's going to be an extract. These are all insert. I should craft up the thing that lets you copy conduits. Oops. Apparently, I'm at 30 minutes. Usually turn that off, but Right. All right. Extract. Insert. Yeah, I should craft up the conduit copy thing, whatever it's called. I don't remember the name of it, but all right. I just feel like I remember this from my Gregblock series getting just all, it was just constantly getting messed up. It never really, I never really got it sorted out. So I'm like dreading it in this mod pack, having to deal with it again. All right, so we'll try this. We'll try with blocking mode, and I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll try. So there. Facing that way. This is actually going to need a filter. This probably will need a filter. And let me throw a filter on really quick and see if this works. Because we only want the... Oh, actually, no, we don't need a filter. What am I talking about? We could just change channels. Yeah, let's do that. I always forget you can do that. So, channel brown. So anything that gets pulled out of there is not going to go in there. Brown. Yeah. So that's the output bus. All right. So in theory, if I do this, unfortunately, it's probably going to go, well, it's going to take a second to craft everything up. So if we do motor, did I not hook it up? I didn't hook it up, did I? If we hook it up to the A system, we should have the motor on there. And then... Oh, we got a couple... Oh, that's right. SSG rods. I have a couple things here I've forgotten to automate. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. All right. HSSG. Yeah, that's annoying. HSSG. That. All right. Unfortunately, I got a little ahead of myself here. Let me get... HSSG requires the tungsten steel coils. So we've gotten that ready. All right, but let's... Tungsten steel. All right, I want to get this done before we wrap up this episode, and we're running late here. So let me cut here, get the stuff required, and see if this works. All right, and really quick, a couple things I had to do. And yeah, we need yttrium, cuprate, something. And to get that, you need copper, barium, and yttrium. Barium, you get from barite, pretty easy to get. But to yttrium, you need to get small dusts from rare earth, and it's a 25% chance. But I think this is an LV recipe, so MV would be 50, and I think HV is 100. I think it doubles, doesn't it? Isn't that how it... I can't remember. But it does seem like I'm getting 100% with that. But don't quote me on that. I think that is how it works. But anyway, so there's our yttrium. We should have barium in here. Yep. And yeah, I think that is everything to craft this up. I went ahead and, oh, I forgot to hold the ingot. Oh well. Because there is a quest for it. Forgot to put it in my hand. We'll throw this in here after this, but I think that is everything. Should see. It's just going to take a little while for that. We got that. The yttrium is 5 recipes because you have to do the dust, and then you need the cables in the recipe. So I had to make the recipe for the dust, and then I had to do one for the ingot, and then the hot ingot, and then the cable, and then the wire. All right, there we go. Is it turning on? It's poly exporting. I need to throw some speed upgrades on those things. I just realized that. I'll do that. I don't have that. if we end up keeping the things. All right, there we go. Yeah, just gonna take a second to do this, so let's help it along there. All right, fingers crossed. Did it turn on? I should have a thing over there. Oh, it did turn on. We got it. We got our assembly line working. Admittedly, it is just one motor. We're not trying multiple recipes. I'm gonna do a ladder here. I just keep forgetting to do it. Yep. Just one motor. But for instance, if we had a whole bunch of stuff, I think maybe blocking mode would stop. So it will put the items in, and then as it pulls them all out. Yeah, is that... I don't know. I really don't know how we're gonna do that, because if it puts the second amount in, if there's extra, like, there's extra input buses, it'll put the next part in. I don't know. We'll see. But there we go. There is our LuV motor. We got the assembly line working. A few other things in the meantime to get that working, but unfortunately there's no, like, I feel like there should be kind of wish there was quests, like quest reward, maybe in the progression thing. For like the different, maybe like the motor of each tier. Once you hold it, you should get like a quest, like, yay, we got a quest. But yeah, anyway, next episode we'll come back, and I think we're gonna, I wish it would stop going there. I wish next episode we will look at maybe, yeah, package auto, maybe automating the assembly line a little bit. I should have that, but anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I wanted to get that done, but I forgot I have it separate, but there we go. Quest complete. There we go. We got a quest complete for the, the episode. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, so thanks for watching, and have a good one.